Hello, my name is Dr. Tony Clark, and I am president at Guilford Technical Community College. Student Excellence Awards honor GTC students who have excelled academically, contributed to GTCC and their local communities, and are working to achieve their goals. We recognize a student's life extends beyond the walls of the classroom. Our students have families, jobs, and life responsibilities that they must juggle while attaining a college education. We have students who are active in their college and local communities, selflessly giving their time to help others in need. Others have faced personal challenges and obstacles above and beyond the normal aspects of daily life. To be considered for any of GTCC's Excellence Awards, students must have a program GPA of 3.0 or higher and are nominated by faculty and staff here at the college. Congratulations to all of our Student Excellence winners.
Hi, my name is Lynn Scott, and I'm an instructor at GTCC in the math department. I have the pleasure of introducing one of our Student Excellence Award winners for academics, Timothy McMasters. Tim was a student in my fall 2019 Calculus 1 class. Tim was not the conventional calculus student. In his own words, he was bounced around in math classes in high school, partly due to his having changed schools after his freshman year of high school. Tim was placed into classes, sometimes incorrectly, by counselors, and then he would ask questions to the teachers only to have the teachers think he was joking because he just didn't have the background to be able to cover or learn what they were covering at that point in time. Tim came to GTCC in fall 2016. He did not sign up for math right away, and one can only guess why. But he did proceed to make straight A's in all of his classes, doing extremely well. Tim did take the placement test for math and almost placed into the pre-calculus classes. He could have taken it again, but he took the advice of Chris Murphy, who advised him that if he was going to pursue a STEM program at GTCC, that it might do him a big favor to go ahead and complete the DMA modules to try to fill in the gaps. So at that point, we were in the DMA modules, and I remember seeing him in the lab when he was working on DMA 70 and 80, asking a lot of questions, really digging in. The DMA modules were a perfect fit for him because he was definitely a self-starter and a very hard worker. I noticed that right away. Then fast forward to 2019, Tim lands in my Math 271 Calculus 1 class. Having already completed the 2 pre-calculus classes with A's. In fact, he still had a 4.0 GPA. I didn't know that at the time. I hadn't looked into that at all. I just saw Tim as another student in my class. Before I knew it, Tim was asking questions about reviewing prerequisite material. He would ask if he could go and find some topics and questions from his pre-calculus books and review those with me during office hours so that he could have a better understanding. And I really believe that that is because he had learned those topics so recently that he really hadn't had a chance yet to commit them as being second nature, so that when he got to a new topic, he had a hard time falling back on what he previously should have known. Tim dug in and did not only the current assignments, but also those assignments that he felt would help him to fill in those gaps and get rid of the weaknesses that he had. And he did an outstanding job at that. He was able to keep up, do very well, and continue to do better and better throughout the semester. Tim's work ethic was a great role model, made him a great role model for the other students in our class. Obviously, some of them didn't have the challenges with calculus that he did because they had strong backgrounds, but there were others also that he would help. In fact, he formed a study group and started helping some of the other students while he was trying to play catch up himself. At the end of the fall semester, Tim successfully completed the class. In fact, all of his classes, he still made straight A's and he still had a 4.0 GPA. Very impressive. When the Center for Academic Engagement asked me for asked all of us for recommendations for tutors for transition math, I felt that Tim would be the perfect tutor because he had taken such great care to try to help other students in the class as well as trying to help himself. I have not worked with Tim as a tutor. He's not been with my transition class, but I have talked with other instructors who have worked with him, and they say that he is an outstanding tutor. He's very caring, patient, a great communicator, probably due a lot to what he has been through himself in trying to learn all of those topics. I have definitely seen him grow in confidence with his role on campus as a tutor. Tim hasn't firmed up his long-term plans. He has explored some programming and some engineering classes very successfully, but he has also developed a love for math, and he thinks that he might someday want to be a math teacher himself. I think this is very commendable, especially given his background. He has done an excellent job of learning in that area. Definitely has the aptitude. So please join me in congratulating Tim McMasters as a Student Excellence Academic Award winner for this year.